Yeah.
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Pirates will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The toss sweep to the right. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Ewers. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4. Gonna take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Okay, that's what we're doing.
Incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
He gets nothing.
Being a
Nathaniel.
Missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Going over the top. And the ball is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
North Carolina shit, boy. It's North Carolina shit, boy. We don't know about that Texas, man. That Texas stuff, man.
He knows where he's going with it. He's able to make a jump on the ball.
No, I'm getting too hyped. Getting too hyped. Let me calm down. Let me calm down.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first downs, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Are we going to cash them in, Phil, whatever your name is? Just sit tight, buddy. Whoa.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hauser.
Let me get up there.
Feeling some heat. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down.
You know, you hear the term nickel so much. Most people stay in nickel most of the time because of all the speed in college football and the running quarterback. And you see why it pays dividends. More speed on the field when the QB does take off to go get him on the ground and force a 4th down.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here.
4th and 7.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit.
Boy, that boy coming back there, man. Coming back there, man.
They decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the
all
same
this
page.
cheating stuff, man. Got me the shoulder room back there, my QB, man. Can't do nothing.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
No creases or crevices to run through.
To make sure everyone has the same call. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40.
Why niggas keep quitting, gang? Come on, don't do that. Man, I take my L's. Why the fuck? I get up, niggas want to quit.
Welcome to Fayetteville, and pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the AAC,
Arkansas.
the East Carolina Pirates.
Arkansas, let me calm down.
The Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
But Arkansas, though, out of all teams,
the Pirates will kick it away first. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. First down here for the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just
see if my jump, make sure my jump ain't too loud.
In this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback, I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play is over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't
looking for a deep man. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
That's a play the quarterback just has to get his feet set and then step into his throw. That's a big target he's throwing to. He shouldn't miss that pass, but he did because he was throwing off his back leg.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Come on, Neff. You seen that truck right there, Neff. You seen that truck. You want to get hit by the truck anyway. You seen the truck.
The fan get close to the line of scrimmage and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Green. Fires toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
From the gun, running back gets the
Oh, what am I doing, gang?
No.
No.
And it went out of the back of the end zone.
No.
Safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up
Did I
and
just
ready
do
to
that?
kick it off.
No, I didn't just do that.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just time to take a shot.
Give me that,
And that
man.
pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man, it's right. He's run out of bounds, but not
Way to get the
before
ball. Way
turning
to
in a
run
big
for that
pickup
ball.
and moving the sticks for a first down. That
Way
big
to secure
pickup is
that.
what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to
Way
be
to
accurate
secure
on
the
throw,
bag.
too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it
Oh.
out in front of his receiver.
And they
take
got
that.
him. He'll get him down for the sack. And the Pirates in the hurry up.
I needed to back up some anyway.
Looking downfield, it's Hauser.
I needed to back up some anyway. Ugh.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Third down conversions are a
See that
huge
quarterback?
stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh yeah, right there.
Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Gonna run it. It's Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter.
East Carolina, 0.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
East Carolina, we're a long way from home, yo. Let's get this win.
He's looking to throw.
Let's get this win.
He makes the connection. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the
Let's
run
go.
from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes
Going to my YouTube channel, buddy, so
quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first
bring your
play,
A game.
big mistake, man. Now, let's get this
Try to
offense in
bring
a
him
little
on.
rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get louder.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
Third down, man. I think this offense would want to throw
I would
it
have
down
missed you, would have been gone.
past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Going up top. And it's picked off for the third time today. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that and checked it down or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by his defense.
They're trying to get to it.
Uh-oh.
Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
These mobile quarterbacks, you want to keep them in the pocket. When you get your hands on a man, you want to get them on the ground. A little bit of a miss there. Nice job by the quarterback buying time. Defense stuck with their...
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. A big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Pirates trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, ECU. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys, and that's exactly what that QB did on that angle there.
To the air on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
That's a great job by the DB playing the ball in the air. You see it all the time. DBs kind of get turned around. The wide receiver goes up and makes a catch. No, sir. DB, great position, knocks the ball down for an incompletion.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Not only made the pick, but he also made up some ground and took it back to the 38.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Unleashes one deep. What a snag by the defense. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
On the run, it's Jackson. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, East Carolina 16, Arkansas.
The Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's right. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Finds a crease at the 20. Open runway ahead. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He tries to take the top off. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking the shot. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, make adjustments. We talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You can tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
To the air. It's Green. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Oh, I bet the QB is steaming because he did an awesome job. He drops back, and he can tell he's got the matchup he wants on the outside. He's got an open receiver, throws it to him. Great ball.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Oh, nice. He's throwing.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
He's off to the races. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can...
Wow. He cut it off on me. Y'all seen it. On to the next opponent.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Pirates.
Whoa.
He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 8.
Come on. Ran it back like that. That previous game is still being processed by the EA server. Your estimated processing time is 1 minute. The result. Let's go.
Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to pass. It's Hauser. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Small game, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
On the move, it's Booth. Smashes through. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. On the option. Now the pitch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Connection good, no. That run back hurt his feelings, man. Crazy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Yeah.
He'll bring it out. It's right. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Got his man on the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the first.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. Mississippi State 7, East Carolina 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Got his man quickly. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is ready to give him a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired. And
I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Going with the ground game left. He breaks the tackle. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses before down coming. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe in punting. Going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Yeah, and I tell you what, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Looking for a gap. It's Harris. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Hauser. Trying to get to him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And the extra point was good. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Just about set for the 2nd half kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot. In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this 2nd half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Back to throw. It's Chapin. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, it looked right there like the offense may have had him caught off guard, but jet sweep, almost scored the touchdown. He gets tackled at the 1.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Getting set for the point after. They fake it, and he'll try to run it in. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Line gets set, first down. He leaves it with his back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Gain of 3. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. Mississippi State, 17. East Carolina, 15.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Still just steamrolling his way through. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking for a crease, it's Harris. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup in the...
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Bulls his way forward. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To throw, it's Hauser. Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. The 30. The 20. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. The see if they go back to the run here on third down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Fires to the end zone. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go.
Oh, the kicker's on the run. They're not going to come close to getting to two. But it's an understatement to say they should have just kicked the thing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
East Carolina, 15.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Timeout, East Carolina.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Hauser. Looking left. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, yo, chill. This a peaceful session, man.
Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He's going to bring it out from deep. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So take the touchdown off the board. What a devastating penalty. Pass interference, waving off the pick six. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That's caught. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Harris. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for a first.
They'll leave it with him. The ball's free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. It was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
On the run, it's Blue.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Feeling some heat. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. The 40. A gargantuan play by this offense and the defense reeling as we come to the end of the first quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Running back searching for a hole. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Harris. Shakes off the defender. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, ECU.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young...
And he intercepts it. Going the other way, he's got room. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That makes the score East Carolina 14, Texas 0.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Texas.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Give to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They move the tight end all over. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Gets it out quickly. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Blue. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The give to the left. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, East Carolina 14.
The Pirates will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking...
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Racing down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field, treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's right. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Pirates headed quickly to the line.
defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your second sack. It's only the third quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Does this head coach not believe in punting? Does he think punting's against the rules? They're throwing for it on 4th down. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Back to throw, it's Ewers. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 4th down, going to the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the...
Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Back to pass, it's Ewers. Flips it out to the back. He's not going to get there as this defense stops the 2-point conversion attempt, and they hang on to this slim lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Wright. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, East Carolina 14, Texas 12.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They want that clock to run. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Pirates are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Dances away. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. A one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
On the return, it's Makuba. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Harris. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on second and 6. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
To the air, it's Hauser. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Pirates enter the final minute with the lead. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The throw. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return. He's at the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Texas!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball.
From the gun, looking for a man. Into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Okay, one possession game. Got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Aggressive versus reckless.
Hey,
Such a fine
seen it though, boy. If he would have caught that motherfucker now.
The offense was reckless, turned the football over. This one doesn't look great.
Yeah.
From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Been quiet the whole time.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
So I made it into the second round and so forth. Yeah, this is the first game of the second round, so we're straight, we're straight.
He's looking to throw it. He's going for it all.
Oh!
And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing.
You shook, man. Hey. Come on, though.
Interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You thought it was over with, no?
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They stop the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there.
This guy, man. Who's this mascot?
To get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So maybe moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So